This is Monocle on Design Extra. It's a short show to accompany our weekly programme where we discuss everything from architecture and craft to furniture and graphics. I'm Maylie Evans. Today we head to the Architectural Association, or the AA, in London's Bedford Square. Their Distillation of Architecture is on show, an exhibition that brings together architects and makers from Japan to explore the concept of refinement. I went along to find out more.
By the process of filtering and reducing things into core essential element, it's kind of forgotten by design process sometimes.
That's Shin Egashira, head of the Koshirakura Landscape Workshop Visiting School and one of the diploma unit tutors here at the AA. He's also lead curator on the exhibition Distillation of Architecture, where I'm getting a preview as the show's installation is in full swing. Across the AA gallery and front members' room, architects, assistants and their family in tow add those last finishing touches. In fact, you might even hear a small baby chime in throughout this report. The showcase is part of a long-running collaboration between the Architectural Association and the construction company, the Maida Corporation. For 30 years, the two institutions have had a productive partnership, bringing two different facets of the design industry together.
One is kind of work in the real world. Other one is really debating and pushing some idea. But I think there's a common questions and theme we are both interested. Has been alternative form of practice to construction industry and also building language and social topics.
The current show pairs Japanese architectural studios with a number of artists with specialisms in working with various materials or material technology. Each group has been tasked to rethink a piece of furniture or domestic structure. One outcome that I'm standing at is a portable bar, created using waste Hida hardwood left over from the whiskey distilling process. It's been inspired by British pubs and is the result of a collaboration between Tsubame Architects and Hidakuma Studio.
Hidakuma is from Gifu Prefecture. It's a center of middle part of Japan. It's famous for the wooden craftsmanship culture. It's very famous for making furniture. My name is Soji Maeda. I'm a president of the Maeda Corporation. Japan is small, but each local area has its very unique culture or historical background or nature. And we focused on material.
It's Hidakuma, it's a carpenter woodcraft group situating themselves in mountainous area called Hida. So they are known for hardwood and cedar wood. But again, those traditional skill and necessities dying out. So those are younger people who actually work in the woodland related to community. Then Tsubame is a kind of urban architect who are collaborating with Hidakuma. It's based in Tokyo. They wanted to make a pub because they heard about England, London. So let's make a pub with traditional Japanese skill and materials come from Hida.
So a space for communal social gathering, or mobile pub if you like, is just one of the installations on show. But also present is a furniture suite comprising of a screen, chair, lantern and rug, all foldable and portable and drawing inspiration from Japanese tatami matted rooms. Meanwhile, upstairs, the architect Suzuko Yamada has collaborated with the food artist Yuki Murakami to create a series of hanging mobiles made from vegetable leathers. The exhibition is both concerned with traditional practice and time-tested technique, but also with investigating new material technologies. It's clear that the collaborations have a point of difference, partnerships that maybe offer friction.
We want to insist that it is a collaboration, not a complementary harmony between artists and architects. They could work together but maybe it could be quite interesting if some technique or materiality, something challenge against each other or contrasting to promote some new type of aesthetic based upon mismatch or incomplete or unusual combination of the skill and material.
In the upstairs gallery room, an entire thatched canopy is taking shape. It's been produced by Schemata Architects and Akuya Sagara, who you can hear. He's a master thatcher from the Kusakan Mori workshop, and this structure has been made over the last 2 weeks as part of a live build.
We would consider this a really great opportunity for artists, architects, and students or academic to see the visual transformation, as well as you may end up learning the skill, how the joint works. There's quite a lot of intriguing process taking place before building materialized. Once been completed, building need to be maintained or continue to be relevant or useful for a certain way. Often idea with just design aiming for completion often kind of contradict the process itself. Then when the exhibition done, we need someone to take it down and finding next life of these pieces. Such through, we are thinking of a transport to our forest and build some pavilion there to have a second life out. So,
from the final pieces that are exhibited here, what do you think we can learn about contemporary Japanese practice, or what do you feel that these pieces together sort of help demonstrate?
This is my just personal view, because I have a huge respect to Japanese culture, which I'm inherent. But at the same time, I always feel a bit of a gap between the image of Japanese contemporary architecture promoted through some particular type of architects or architecture. It's really beautiful, but there are also more to offer. The way of practice or way things are built. You will see lots of innovative buildings in Japan based upon renovation, refining, adaptive use, or selective removal, or reappropriation of inherent structure, but not destroy them, but at the same time not preserving completely. And that kind of tendency, which actually become quite important. And I think that might become quite a necessary thought in European context as well. Like Japan, which population starts shrinking, maybe there's some part of the city is already built too much. Then how to adapt those already built structures or spaces somehow. And I think if you situate some architectural practice within those questions, then open up some lots of possibilities.
The exhibition Distillation of Architecture is on at the Architectural Association in London's Bedford Square until the 7th of March 2025. And that's all for this week. If you're eager for more design stories, then listen to our main programme, Monocle on Design, airing on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. London time. Or if you prefer print, you can pick up a copy of Monocle magazine, available on all good newsstands now. Today's episode was produced by me, Maylie Evans. Thank you for listening.